Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
You know what? We haven't had a podcast where it's just been you and me. We have all these shit guests come on, yeah, and spew their absolute bollocks, and we have to sit there and pretend like we enjoy it.
That is no way to talk about Olivia Neal, fella.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. By the way, speaking of Olivia Neal, we single-handedly brought Olivia Neal and John back together.
100%. John, if you're watching,
yes,
you owe us big time.
You owe us. Can you please send through? We will send Olivia our address. If you truly respect the boys for what we have done, then please do send us just a bottle of anything. We'll take any form of alcohol.
Yeah.
Send it through to us.
Not Glenn's vodka.
No,
okay.
No, don't take the piss.
Here are the fellas. We're a little bit premium.
We're premium. Look, we got a little Ciroc on the wall. But yes, anyways, we managed to bring back John, Olivia's ex-boyfriend, now back together, boyfriend.
Do you reckon John saw the podcast?
100%. Bro, come on.
He's just
man.
sat there like, those are my fucking boys.
Yeah, look,
we rekindled that love.
We would, and I would actually eventually at some point, I'd like to have John on the podcast to talk about the
John.
other side.
Yeah, we need to know the full story, the full shebang, full schmacker.
So it's been a wild ride, but yeah, like I said, bro, we've had quite a few guests on. We had Matt Does Fitness as well. That was a fantastic episode. If you guys have missed any of that stuff, go check it out.
He actually goes gym.
Yeah, well, if you look at him, it wouldn't look like he goes gym.
Yeah.
But he does that. He does actually.
Yeah, he is a bit of a gym man.
What else? Who else did we have on before that? This is going to be disrespectful. Who was the person before Olivia Neal?
Alex. It was.
Katie Price.
Katie
my God, we had Katie Price.
Of course, I missed that one. Unfortunately,
you did miss that one. That
Two
was
crackers. We could have had a wild time.
Yeah.
But I heard it was a banger anyway.
It was a serious
Reeve come through and did a little job on it, did a little number.
Very nice. Speaking of me and Reeve, we actually partnered up once again, and I recently cycled all the way from London to Brighton.
6 hours or something, mad.
Mate, it took 6 hours, but let me tell you, I could have done it in 5, okay? So we started in London, cycled, I think it's just shy of 100 kilometers.
I'm about to text in some cap here, 5 hours.
No, I could have done it in 5 hours. Yeah.
Not 4 hours 30.
No, I could have done it in 4 hours 30 as well. Do you know what it is, right? So the normal route that you're supposed to, so if you type in London Brighton, it gives you the normal route.
Yeah.
For some reason, Reeve, who is just absolute, like he's tapped, right? He then looked at the route and went, yeah, that looks a bit too easy. Let's make it more difficult. So he took us on a back road, and I swear to God, it was up, down, non-stop hill climbing. It was horrendous.
That sounds painful, fella.
It was painful. And then because I've been doing Freezy 5, by the way, today is the end of Freezy 5. Shout out everyone that did it. I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
I'll get into that in a second. But part of that was that I wasn't drinking any drinks that had sugar in it. So my sugar levels...
You had no alcohol on the trip.
No alcohol on the trip. No, can you believe it? But I had, so my blood sugar levels were so low, and this didn't even cross my mind. About 3 hours in, I started feeling really lightheaded, and everything was mad bright, and I was literally, I was cycling, and for some reason, I had no energy, I had everything, and I'm thinking, I am way fitter than this. There is no way.
Really?
And I was there like, what has happened to me? I was thinking, this can't be just like a sign of me getting older. Like, this is something is up here. So I said, Reeve, yo, we need to stop at the next shop. Unfortunately, the next shop was 10 kilometers away. This is what I mean by I'm in the sticks right now.
Yeah, in the sticks.
Yeah, 10 kilometers away. And I shit you not, there's a period of this cycle. I'm literally doing 4 miles per hour. You can walk quicker than 4 miles per hour.
I don't know. That sounds pretty speedy to me.
I get to the shop, and literally when I'm there, I get everything that has sugar in it. I buy a big basket of stuff, and I'm stuffing my face. Maltesers, squashies, undefeated sweets, by the way, squashies.
Belter.
Yeah. Top 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rhubarb and custard ones.
Oh my God, they were the rhubarb and custard ones.
I know, because you brought them to when you got there. I was
so
there.
good.
Yeah, they're nice.
Anyway, so I'm scoffing this, and then honestly, as soon as I'd had that sugar, I was there like, wow. And then the last sort of 2.5 hours, I blitzed it, and there's this big hill. It's called Ditchling Beacon. It's like the big it's like the Beacon. Final boss you have to beat, and it's just this 250-meter climb that you have to do, and it was.
Well, how steep are we talking though? Is it like, are we talking like, okay, we're going uphill, but we're going up like maybe like this?
No. Okay. We're talking like it's a fucking ladder.
Check me out. Okay, so wait, are we talking? But what kind of ladder? Because there's multiple kind of ladder. Are we talking like this? Or are we even?
No. It was nuts, bro. Okay.
Are you? Here's a question. So I know you've got an expensive bike, your Calfreezy. You're a premium man. So are you strapped into the pedals on this? Because that's I've heard you speak about.
Yeah,
this.
so you can have clips. So you can be clipped in or not clipped in.
What does clipped in mean? Like, can you take your foot out? How do you do
No, well, you can take your foot out, but you have to unclip your foot.
it? Okay, but what if you need to come to a stop?
Exactly. So you have to unclip every time. And so Reeve was clipped in, but I'm too scared to get clipped in because what happens often is that you might not think you need to stop, and then you need to stop quickly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if you're riding a bike, you might need to just put one foot down, right?
We came into one bit of traffic, right? And Reeve, he literally goes to try and squeeze through, realizes he's not going to get through, can't unclip in time, and he just falls over and just grazes his entire knee.
Oh my God, I saw his knee. His knee. That looked mental.
Horrific. So he did sustain a minor injury.
Proof to never clip in?
I don't know. It does help you loads. And if I did it again, I'd definitely clip in because it helps you so much. But
in what way does clipping in help?
It's just so instead of when you're cycling, you push down, you have to like pull up as well. When you're clipped in, you don't have to worry. Like
the pedals are part of the feet.
Yeah. Your foot is the pedal ultimately.
Yeah.
Anyways, we made it there. We made it to Brighton at like 5 or something, and obviously we were greeted by you,
me,
Harry, Chris, Arthur,
Theo as well.
Theo was there. Well, mate, Theo was supposed to be on the ride actually.
Yeah, but he broke his hand because he ran into someone at a football game.
But the clip is genuinely him just running into someone.
Look, this is Theo. We love him infinitely, but if there's anyone who's made of glass, it's Theo.
Is him. So
Jack Wilshere Theo collab is imminent.
It has to be. They're made from the same fabric.
Yep. Same cloth.
But anyways, I completed that. I was so gassed. I mean, you saw me when I turned up. I was knackered.
He was dead.
I was knackered.
He was dead. We had a Bev waiting for him, a couple shots. The Sambuca was out.
It was, man.
And then we just had a little bit of a Bev up until like 11:30, and we went home.
And then we got the last train back from Brighton, got home, went to bed, slept for like 12 hours. It was a popper, but yeah, man. Look, I really, and it was nice to do a challenge like that right at the end of my Freezy 5 thing, because it was like
a celebration.
Yeah, it was like just a final thing that I wanted to get done. And having someone like Reeve, by the way, I know we've had him on the podcast. Well, had him on twice, once as a co-host and once as a guest. And he's behind me. You know when, like I said, that 10, 15 kilometers where I was on the ropes, behind me, he's going, come on, Cal, let's go, let's go.
PT Reeve just screaming at you.
Bro, he's on me. And I genuinely don't think I would have made it to that shop. Like, I was on the verge of fainting because I'm a dumbass and forgot to fuel properly. If it wasn't for him just, come on, like that, right on my ear, I don't think I would have made it.
That sounds wild. I don't think I could ever personally do something like that. You've seen the size of these legs.
No, but it's not about the size. There's some skinny Donnies that are banging it out, man.
Yeah, you just got to have like good fitness at least.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah, because you're getting to that point where it's like, can I go on here? You just got to push through, right? But 6 hours, that is a long time. But fair play, let's all give a big congrats in the comments to Cal for completing the 6 hours Brighton to London. It's pretty impressive to be there.
And then a big congrats to anyone that completed Freezy 5 with me. That was a big one.
I did do one day.
Congratulations. You know what? You deserve congratulations.
But it did get me reading my books.
You did.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of my favorite things.
That was my favorite. Yeah. I did have quite a lot of cold showers as well.
Yeah.
I probably had a full week's worth of them. Didn't do the rest of the tasks on those days, but the cold showers I liked.
Mate, I'm telling you, I think cold showers have a time and a place. Will I be doing a cold shower every day? I don't think so. But if I wake up feeling a bit groggy and like, you know when you just want to be hyped up for the day?
Yeah, cold showers one.
I'm going to get in a cold shower.
Have you had a hot shower since?
This morning, because today was the day I had it.
Tell me about it.
Bro, when I stepped in there.
Hitting your skin, the molecules, the tension just releasing,
It's nice. But afterwards,
I would have got a semi.
But hey, look, hey,
I would have got a semi. I would have got a shower semi. Did you get a shower semi?